Fellow Scouts, when you joined Scouting, you had visions of fun, of adventure, of achievement, of camping and hiking in the great outdoors. The fact that you are here today shows that you have begun to find the joy that comes from living the life of a true Scout. You have also found that Scouting is more than fun and games. It is an adventure in sharing the Scout spirit with your friends. You already know that this spirit is shown through your friendliness and helpfulness to other members of your patrol and troop. A true Scout does not take the easy path. Instead, they make the upward trail seem easy. They follow their conscience. Where others lose their way, a true Scout counts for direction on the stars and compass of Scouting, the Scout Oath and Scout Law. Others take notice from them, for the example of a true Scout is clear. The upward trail of Scouting leads to recognition by your fellow campers, an election to the Order of the Arrow, the Brotherhood of Cheerful Service. The Order of the Arrow was founded by Dr. E. Erner Goodman and Carol A. Edson in 1915 at the Treasure Island camp of the Philadelphia Council, Boy Scouts of America, as a way to recognize the accomplishments and leadership of campers who went above and beyond the call of duty, and who best exemplified the Scout Oath and Law in their daily lives. They decided to use the lore of the local Lenape Indians as an attractive basis for their ceremonies, and a way to honor the American Indians who lived their lands for thousands of years before people came to this continent. As Scouting's National Honor Society, the purposes of the Order of the Arrow is to recognize those who best exemplify the Scout Oath and Law in their daily lives, and through that recognition, cause others to conduct themselves in a way that warrants similar recognition. To promote camping, responsible outdoor adventure, and environmental stewardship as essential components of every Scout's experience in their unit, year-round, and in summer camp. And to develop leaders with the willingness, character, spirit, and ability to advance their activities of their units, our brotherhood, Scouting, and ultimately our nation. Crystallize the Scout habit of helpfulness into a life purpose of leadership and cheerful service to others.
I am the torchbearer of the Order of the Arrow. I represent the spirit of Scouting for Scouts across our nation who seek to live a life of brotherhood and cheerful service. The ideals of a true Scout are given in the Oath and Law. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country. To obey the Scout Law and to help other people at all times. And to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. A Scout is trustworthy. Scout is loyal. A Scout is helpful. A Scout is friendly. A Scout is courteous. A Scout is kind. A Scout is obedient. A Scout is thrifty. A Scout is brave. A Scout is clean. Scout is reverent. The spirit of Scouting is the single fire which kindles the 15 guiding lights of the Scout Oath and Law.
Members of the Order of the Arrow are chosen by their fellow Scouts because of the example they set by living by the guidance of these lights. The requirements for membership are simple. A Scout must be at least first class in rank. Both Scouts and adult Scouters must have at least 15 nights of camping in the last 2 years, and at least 5 of those nights must be part of a long-term camp. An election is held with all eligible scouts on the ballot. A scout must receive at least 50% of the votes cast to be elected as a candidate for order membership.
The scouts here today who have been selected as worthy candidates for admission into our order, as the chief calls your name and troop number, please come forward and join me.
Hailing from Troop 37, Worcester, Lucas W. and Zach W. Hailing from Troop 53, Auburn, Nate B., Trevor B., Nathan C., and Nathan M. Hailing from Troop 106, North Grafton, Nathan A., Caden C., and Aaron S. Hailing from Troop 114, Shrewsbury, Kevin C., Daniel D., Felix G., Stephen K., Danny M., Thomas S., Evan S., Sid S., Adam M., and David M. Hailing from Troop 121, Auburn, Matt C., Tyler C., and Anthony S. Hailing from Troop 194, Bedford, Luke N. and Alex M. Hailing from Troop 273, Dudley, Patrick C., Riley L., and Charlie R. And hailing from Troop 502, Woburn, Lucas C. These scouts have been elected by their peers as an example of the Scout oath and law in action. Youth members under 21 years of age run the Order of the Arrow through elected officers and committees. Adults are selected for the order not as an honor, but because they play a significant role in Scouting's outdoor program and to serve as role models to all Scouts. The Order provides adults with opportunities for further service as advisors. As an adult, Robert B. of Troop 37 Worcester has been selected for his achievements and abilities to help the Order fulfill its purposes. Here. Your fellow Scouts have conferred one of the Scouting's greatest honors upon you. As a member of the Order of the Arrow, you will be expected to return with renewed inspiration to offer greater service to your troop. You may also be able someday to serve even more Scouts through service in our lodge. However, you must first go upon a journey of discovery, assisted by your new brothers in the Order. You will undergo an induction that begins with a day of testing, which we call the ordeal, and continues with a further period of several months, during which you realize the tests of the ordeal provide you with additional ways to handle the challenges of daily life.
As the waters of the nighttime quench the memories of daylight, trails grow dimmer, many wander through the shadows without guidance. Will you carry light in darkness so that others may not stumble? Will you reach your hand to others? Will you comfort guide, and teach them, and be cheerful in their service. Then be humble in your spirit, and recall when you are honored. Unto whom great things are given, of him great things are required.
Fellow Scouts, mark these candidates well. In the days to come, look to their example. Learn from them what it means to be a Scout Honor Camper. And next year, you may be selected by your fellows to join us. David? David, right.
I'd just like to thank Catamount.
Was never told one.
Order of the Arrow, one